Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Star Control 3. Let's just dive right into this. Get a new race. You can see we've got some DAX here, but this is who we're really here to talk to. Those DAX we'll get to in a second. I'll probably just talk to them today, but I might, because they might be pretty short. As you can see, they're not doing a whole lot of talking.
We are the Claire Conqueror. We must regretfully leave now.
Well, as you can see, their little shtick is they put a period between every single word.
We must regretfully decline. We serve the hegemonic crux.
So they're in the crux too. Well, we knew that they were on the map. Red, so.
We regret that it is true.
Knock it off.
Alas, we cannot. We regret that we cannot reveal anything about the crux.
Well, they're pretty smart for not saying anything.
We may not say that we wish to leave.
Yeah, I kind of walked into
We
that one.
must leave.
And then they leave. Alright, let's go take care of these DAX. I'm just gonna destroy them off screen with my colony ship. No big deal. No big deal, but the anomaly is actually on the moon here. Oop, we got some message. Okay, so the Mycon are bitching again. So, evidently, they had the Vux show up again. So let's use the Vux for what I wish was a suicide mission. It'd be awesome if it was like in Star Control 2 where you could lose dudes out to play. Alright, I'm gonna pause here because I gotta wait for something to happen or else things will look out of order. So there's a bug and it doesn't show up. It doesn't happen right. So I'll be back when it happens.
Captain, we have found this, well, it's a small blue-gray mountain. Sensors detect the same kind of energy readings we get from the Claire Conqueror, but to the nth degree. It's talking, or rather, it's transmitting a powerful signal that our translators can decipher. It's calling out for its children, the Claire Conqueror. I think this mountain is the Claire Conqueror Queen. It's calling for her children to rescue her from this cold and lonely place. That's about all we can make out. We can't begin to budge this mountain. The only thing we can move is a strange light blue rock we found near the Queen, about the size of a baseball. Some kind of oval rock we've never seen. It sheds small blue flakes. Our scanners read it as having a physical structure slightly similar to the Claire Conqueror, but it doesn't register as being a living creature like the mountain.
So that was supposed to happen as soon as we found the rock on the
do.
planet. Okay. As you can see, we waited a little bit. And then this is what we found. It's a conch rock. So let's go to the Claire Conqueror with our findings. Maybe they will think more highly of us if we bring them this. Okay.
Oh no, not again.
You're not very cheerful.
Can it be true?
Well, we don't even know that their queen is in danger. If we talk to the species in another order, they will tell us about this. But yeah, there's an event that happens where you meet the Claire Conqueror, and I just thought it made more sense for us to meet them before that happens.
The conch rock. We must have it.
Alright. So important.
The conch rock comes directly from the Queen. It is the source of all new Claire Conqueror. We cannot continue our species without the conch rocks. Only the crux have been able to find conch rocks in this quadrant. We must have that conch rock.
Well, they won't agree to leave the crux even if we offer them this done, so let's just give it to them anyway. We can get more from that planet whenever we want, so it makes
The Claire Conchler, thank you, human.
makes him all happy. Okay, so let's go talk to the Mycon again. Stupid jerks. The My Colony. Right, it was a dig there.
The Raiders return. More harm.
Now this has to happen a certain amount of times before we can actually do anything to the Bucks, but
They must cease existence. Your dedication is appropriate. If you could encase yourself in the glowing earth without melting, you would know Jufflewop.
yeah, I don't care about your Jiffy Pops or whatever.
The deep children, spears of light in the darkness, their discarded husks speak of joy to come.
Crazy mushroom motherfuckers. Alright, there is a specific thing that we do need to do, and that is we need to build up some, RU. So, let's set the planet, because we'll probably have to come back to this one more recently than any of the other ones. So let's set our refinery up, and the rest of these things down. I still want to be making some fuel, but I have plenty of fuel at this point, so that's fine. So we're going to be basically doing this. And I could go to other planets and set them up too, but it's not really important. So just a moment. I decided we actually should meet somebody else. There is something that's going to happen fairly soon, but it also gives me an opportunity to show off a new thing. If you have it in name mode like this, where it just shows all the names, if you start to type in something, so let's put in Helios. So H, it'll bring up all the H's, E, everything, and then basically by process of simple elimination. Notice it's not showing up anywhere on the screen, and then you can just backspace out of it. So we want to go to Argus. So Argus is right here. Right here. So to meet another race. These guys are Crux as well. Let's go meet them. I don't know why it lags like this during the traveling, but not during anything else.
Desist all functioning! Identificate yourself imminently!
So these guys are big robot dudes.
We are the Katang Kakturi, undisputified masters of the hegemonic crux, conquerifier of all inferior life forms, supreme, non-vincible tyrants over all quadrants of the galaxy.
So these are the Katang. The Katang are pretty silly. Their shtick is that they misuse words, and they're kind of dumb. They're not that dumb, though, as we'll see in a minute. But, yeah, they have some of the best lines in the game. Non-vincible tyrants is pretty great. We'll see some other ones. We haven't even heard of you, Katangs.
That is only because our stellar startography charts do not yet call for the subduification of your non-significant home quadrant, you insect.
Does it really make sense the way they're doing this? Because we should be translating their language into English, rather than them speaking English at us and doing it wrong. You'd think if if all the members of their race were that stupid, they would have a simpler language. But maybe they're using some kind of common hegemonic crux language. Either way, it doesn't have to make sense. That it's funnier this way. So, yeah.
So, you think you can trick the Katang with your decepticative intent to glean classified crux secrets, do you? We laugh at you, human, for thinking you can out-mentify the Katang super geniuses! We would never tell you that your home quadrant is the very next quadrant cataloged for subduification after the Kasari quadrant falls to the mighty crux.
So basically, you have to kind of talk around them. They realize that you're trying to trick them. They just don't know how you're actually doing it. So, yeah, let's be nice to them.
Katang Coctori unclarified on concepts of this restartification. However, we are in consentification. For now.
Alright, let's ask him some questions.
Katang will only answer when it suits our ulterior motive.
Let's see if we can get some info on the crux.
The hegemonic crux are the undisputed masters of our home quadrant, the quadrant called the hegemonic crux quadrant.
Very creative.
Yes, no, oh, foolish humans! We changed the name of our quadrant to the hegemonic crux quadrant after we conquered it.
Logical. That's about where their world is. I don't know, let's ask who's in the crux.
Since we added the Harika, there are 6 crux races total. Let's see. The Harika, I just mentioned-ified. The Dat-Tak Lakpak. The Claire Contacleur. The Ploxus. The Doogs. And, let's see, that's 5 races. Now, who am I disremembering?
So you notice the only race we haven't met on that list is the Ploxus. Calling them stupid is a good way for them to basically kick you out or fight you. So, but we can push them a little bit, like doing this.
Indeed, must be one of the inconsequentificant races.
Yeah, that must have been total lame.
Agreeification to that. Losers. Like Claire Contacleur, the most loser... the most loserified of all.
They remind me of those Rhino guys from Star Control 2, only they're slightly less dumb. Well, they're dumber, but they're slightly less. Their place in the game is less stupid. So you can call them dolts. And let's see. Well, no, let's not push it.
The stupid human thinks he can trick the Katang with clever attempts to divulge classified secrets of the crux races. Katang are much more intellectified than stupid human, much more intellectified than stupid crux races.
Let's see, you have to say, how stupid are they? And they're supposed to respond here, but it seems to bug. And won't do it. So let's ask about the Ploxus first. We haven't met them.
Ploxus are small, scrawny beings, petty schemers who are too weak and puny to fight on the front lines, like the mighty Thud Katang.
Mighty Thud Katang.
Katang are mighty, rippling, muscular at chores. Never doubt Katang mightification.
Okay, so what about the Ploxus?
They are mere data prostituters.
Prostitutes.
Glorified accountlings. We give them all the resources we conquer so they can keep track of it for us. They decide how we should spend it, plan our stratification for us, and tell us where to go for more conquering.
So it seems like they're the leaders.
Yes. No! Wait. Are you insinuating that the Ploxus are the bosses of the mighty Katang?
Ah, man. Nobody could trick you.
That is right. The Pluxes are only important because the Katang are in alignment with them. We are too busy crushifying planets to count up the resourcification. The Pluxes keep track of all the Katang equipture and disperse it efficiently. They would be nothing without the mighty Katang, or without their precursing vessel.
Precursor vessel. First time we heard of
Crux
that.
precursing vessel is great and powerfied.
Powerfied.
We only let the Pluxes fly it because we are plenty powerfied enough in our own Katang cripplers.
That is absolutely not the case. Their cripplers are absolutely terrible, and basically, I deal with them the same way I deal with the Dax. Just fly around using the secondary gun of the colony ship, and it just destroys them.
When it's not extruding Crux ships into Kasari star system, it stays in our secret... Wait! You are attempting to decepticate the Katang into revulging secrets! Desist all further requirements about the precursing vessel!
Okay.
Hoo! You think you can trick the Katang and learn our inner side secrets? You think you are clever enough to trick us and find the Pluxes' home world? We have hidden it too well for that, at the farthest middle of the galaxy, at the end of Crux space.
Notice it's very difficult to get any information out of any of these races, so you basically can't get clues to find anything else.
Very stupid. Which Crux race are you referring to? Crux races are stupid in different ways.
Notice we can't ask about the Claire Conqueror, but to illustrate my point, let's ask about the Doogs.
Ha! Pathetic and stupid. The Doogs have to do all the hard work, and the Katang get the most valuable of everything they build, because they are too stupid. Katang attacked the Doogs in the Crux quadrant, and then the Pluxes invented a trick to forcify them to join up.
So we kind of got the idea that they had a debt to pay to the hegemonic crux.
The trick is a clever Katang arrangement.
Oh, what is it?
I just remember some Pluxes thing.
Oh boy.
Are you saying Katang are not clever?
Oops, I called them stupid. I don't know. You're cool.
The Doogs are not worthy of respectification. They are stupid. And dumb, too.
Dumb, too.
Yes, it is true. Only the smart rule in the hegemonic crux. Are you saying Katang are not clever?
Oops, did it again. That line isn't very dangerous. I just kind of wanted to show you. You could kind of do that. Okay, where's the Duke homeworld?
Stupid Doogs have no home world. They are too stupid to have a home world. Ha 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 ha! We make them do all the laborifications to make all other Crux worlds, but we don't let them have a home world of their own. Ha ha ha! And we don't let them have any Doog leaders of their own. So why do they need a home world?
So basically, yeah, we can't find out where to find the Dukes from them, even if we had gone to them first. So yeah.
Very stupid. Which Crux race are you referring to? Crux races are stupid in different ways.
Let's ask about the Harika.
They are a scary Kasari quadrant race with huge jaws. They crucified the Crux badly when we first arrived in the Kasari quadrant, but we finally forced them to enrollify in the Crux. All their planets are now full of... Wait! Are you trying to get me to divulge Crux secrets? Ask about something else.
So basically, that plague might be caused by the hegemonic crux. And the Harika were kicking their ass before they did that, so that's potentially useful.
Stupid and strange. Dakpak Ratpak are strange beings with machines for brains. Or brains for machines, I do-recollect, but they are useful, so we do not crushify them. Backpack concocticate precursor technography for Katang conquest. The best planet demolishification bombs, ship-piercing missiles, torture devices, no! You can't call them DACs. If you call them DACs, they get all enragified. They make the great Katang have to beg and plead to get new weapons. We hate that. We hate the DAC-tac-rack-rack. They must be punished.
Hey, we're on the same page here. I hate them too. Yeah, man. Why don't you make it?
Too busy with important matters of consequentification. Besides, science is for weird, weak, puny beings, not great, important, power-mongerful beings like the Katang.
Power-mongerful. Awesome.
Ha! That is Crux' secret. All puny races would like to dislocover the great crush of precursor technography on the DACpack snackpack homeworld. But we will give you no datafication about it. No one is smarter than Katang!
Okay. Don't do this. If you do the weak spot thing, they'll get really mad, so,
Humans finally begin to appreciatify the Katang greatness.
yeah, man. You're pretty great. Yeah, let's get out of this.
Very stupid.
I think we've asked all everything, so.
Katang
Let's ask them what their species is like.
Katang are mighty warriors who defeatified all the races we have ever met. We will defeatify all other races that get in our way. Katang rule the crux, and the crux rules the crux quadrant, and now the Kasari quadrant, and then the galaxy. So the Katang are the most important, and all the others are not.
Well, that's to the point.
No, never. You seek to glean Crux secrets with your deceptification.
Yep.
Katang are huge and mighty thewed creatures that could crushify your neck like a splinter. But we will not tell you any more about that.
Remember what the deal with his little jewel on his chest?
The Katang Crippler is the most stupendified ship in the quadrant. Powerful ion blasts emulate from the front of the... Wait. You are not clarified for such information.
It actually like shoots these little missiles, which is the reason why they suck so much. Is that you can shoot them down with the secondary weapon. So I don't know. Belligerent butthead, man.
Katang will belligerate all puny species. All species are weaker than Katang, and all weak puny species deserve belligerent death.
Death. Okay.
We conquerify the Kasari quadrant and force races like the Harika to work for us. We make them be our slaves. We obliterify any race that isn't in compliance with our demands. We take all the precursor treasures for weapons.
They're looking for precursor
They
stuff.
were the great ones, true grandcestors of the Katang. It is our destiny to inherit all their artifacts.
Another great word. Grandsisters.
Dakpak Sackpack said so. All precursor technography belongs to the great Katang. If you find any precursor artifactuals, we must compound them from you. This quadrant is loaded with them. They're everywhere. If you find some, Crux law says contract the Katang immediately.
Yeah, we don't know where you are.
Dilemmification. Give them to the Daktak Rack Rack. Katang will only...
Alright, let's ask about the internal ones.
DECTEC MACTEC say they are dangerous, but also great. We are stopping them from breaking the galaxy. Or else we'll find a new galaxy.
So, they're apparently having the same kind of deal as we are, trying to save the galaxy. They're just doing it evilly.
Ha! Your League of Sentiment races is as a flea before the might of the crux. We are the true masters of the Kasari Quadrant. If you challenge us, you shall be smooshed forever.
Smooshed forever.
Crux is better at saving the galaxy. Crux is better at everything.
Okay. That's all we could pretty much learn for them. So let's get out of here. Oddly enough, none of them ever attack us outright. The only ones who have attacked us is because I kind of pissed off the lobster dudes. So seems like a good place to stop for now. And next time will be, well, there's an event that's going to happen, because we're gotten a certain part into the game, and we're going to try to get some money for the Dukes.